Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Naira Rizal and I'm from KBI class. And right now I want to explain about linear algebraic question for numeric methods subject. First, there is Kemmer method. From this method, you can use the determine. As you can see at the slide of PowerPoint, there is an example of Kemmer method. No, there are three equations that we can use for these methods. First, we have to divide it into x1, x2, and x3. That is, you can see in here. As you can see in here, this is the x1, x2, and x3. So we can divide it down into x1, x2, and 3 by the matrix 0.3, 0.5, 0.1, and 0.9, 52, 1, and 0.3, 1, 1.9, and 0.5. And then we can evaluate the determinant. First, you have to close this. We have to close this matrix, and then we can use 1, 0.3, 1.9, and 0.5. And then we can times 1 and 0.5 minus 1.9 times 0.3. It's equal minus 0.07. And then you can use the same way to determine the A2. You can close this matrix and you can get 0.5, 0.1, 1.9, and 0.5. And you can get the A2 is equal 0.06 and A3. And then to determine the determinant, we can times 0.3 times minus 0.07, and then 0.52 times 0.6, and plus 1 times 0.05 is equal minus 0.0022. And then from this equation, you can for common method, you can determine the x1, x2, and x3 by, and then to determine the x1, we can change the this. We can change this by this. So for the x1, we replace the 0.3, 0.5, 0.1 by this 0 minus, as you can see in here, minus 0.01, 0.67, minus 0.44, and then divided by the determinant that we can get above. And you can see it here, x1 is equal minus 14.9. And for the x2, we can replace the x2 by this. And then for the x3, we can replace this into this. So the end of the camera method. So we can get the x1, x2, and x3. Next is Gauss elimination method. As you can see in here, the example of Gauss elimination is this equation. There are three equations that we can use. First, we have to eliminate the equation 1, 9.5.1. the elimination with equation 9.5.2, and then we can get this equation. As you can see in here, this is the new equation. So we can eliminate the x1. After that, this is the first equation, as you can see in here, and this is this equation that you can get before, and this is the equation. And then after that, we can eliminate the x2 from the equation in 9.5.6. After we eliminate the x2 from the equation, we can get the x3. X3 we can get from this. So x3 is equal 70.0843 divided by 10.0120. So x3 is equal 7,000. 7.0. And then we can replace the x3 into the equation we can get from the equation 9.5.8. So we can replace the x3, so we can get the x2. After that, we can replace the x2, x3 into equation 9.5.6 and can get the x1. So x1 is 3, x2 is minus 2.5, and the x1 is 7. You can see in here. So we already get the x1, x2, and x3. After that, the third method is Gauss-Jordan method. From this equation, we still use the same questions from the Gauss elimination method, but first you have to divide them into the matrix x1, x2, x3, and the result. After that, the first row by dividing it by the pivot element 3. So the first row we have to divide them by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. Minus 0.1 divided by 3, minus 0.03, and this divided by 3, and this divided by 3, just the first row. After that, we can eliminate from the second row by subtracting 0.1 times the first row from the second row. So after that, we can get this matrix. Actually, for Gauss-Jordan method, we have to make the other matrix is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So we can get the x1, x2, and the x3. So this is the result. After this, we can normalize the second row by divided it by 7.003. As you can see in here, the x2 is 7.003, so we have to divide it by itself. So the second row, we have to divide it then by 7.003, and we can get this result. And then we have to make this into 0 again, and then we have to divide it by this number, so we can get 1. After that, we can reduce from the first and the second equation to give 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. So this is the result. So the x1 is 3, x2 is 2 minus 2.5, then x3 is 7. So it's same. So we get the same result from the Gauss-Jordan and the Gauss elimination. And the last is Gauss-Seidel method. From the Gauss-Seidel method, we still use the same questions, so we can see the difference between 3 methods. First, solve each of the equations for its unknown on the diagonal. So the x1 is equal 7 minus 7.85 plus this, and then plus 0.2 x3. And then the x2 is equal minus 19.3 minus x1 minus 0.1 x1, and then plus 0.3. This is same like this equation we used to determine the x1, this equation we used to determine the x2, and this equation we used to determine the x3, as you can see in here. And then by assuming, so we assume the x2 and the x3 are 0. We apply this to the equation 11.3.1, so we can get the x1. This. So we assume the x2 is 0, x3 is 0, so we get the x1 is in here. And then we assume the value of x3 is 0, so we substitute it into the equation with this. And we replace the x1 with 0.6, and then we can get the x2 and the x3. And then for the second iteration, so in Gauss-Seidel method, we have to use iteration to make the method is so it has the error is less than 0.5%. So we can get the error, so we can get the number of the error is small. And then for the second iteration, as you can see in here, so we can get the error in here, and as you can see, the method is therefore convergent and the true solution. And then we can get the error for this x1, x2 is 11.8, and the x8.3 is this. So this is the end of my presentation for numeric method. Sir, thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.